it has always been a heated fight between my mom and I on whether I will pass exams or not.
Otis, utapita mtihani lini? Unasoma lini?
To improve next time.
Wewe Otis, unapitiza slippers kwa carpet safi na wewe huwezi pita. Kupitiza slippers na unajua kupitiza.
My mom always uses this banter on me as if I do not know she scored a D- in high school. Anyway, my dad recently said something that made me realize it does not matter, I have to pass my exams.
Kijana, and I will say this in front of your mother that if you pass your exams, I will take the whole family for a little vacation.
Tunaenda out familia msema.
Yes, but only if Otieno-san passes exam.
For real? I will make sure I pass.
Otis, hakikisha umepita uende out. Nini? Tupelekwe out familia msema.
From then henceforth I just knew I had no choice but to improve in classwork. I had to study so hard so when closing day comes, I would have improved. And true to it, on closing day my mom was waiting for me angrily and anxiously. Akihope nimepita exams na sijaangusha expectations zao. Ile vacation mzaya alipromise ingedepend on venye niliperform. So your closing day madhe alikuwa radari.
Hayupo umepita mtihani.
Mama, hata salamu hakuna.
Toa report book.
Natoa.
So nikatoa report book yangu real quick, nijitoe kwa hii ngori, madhe akaanza kuikagua. Alifungua report book akaona kijana amepita, madhe alifurahi vibaya. For a minute there I felt like a hero, a vigilante that just saved a family as I watched them clap for me like some king. Technically, I had single-handedly granted my family a vacation. The vacation was of course immediate, so we packed our bags, loaded them in the car ASAP, and we were about to set out for a destination only my dad, who was the happy driver, knew.
African home. African home. Yonongo dogo dalani onge kuna chabwerere ramshago.
Hapana, kila mtu avae nguo ni wafunze legit business. Hapana. Kila mtu avae nguo. Dan, tuende busy yako ya kazi. Najua tumaenda but tuende tu. Acha nataka kuonyesha kitu. So far. Iduka. So far. Busy iko aje?
Busy iko bie lakini growth yake iko chini kidogo.
Wewe kwanza sasa ungekusha fungua branches zingine juu Odoo inafanya uhandle vitu manually. Hiyo software Odoo inafanya kuhandle vitu ni automatic. Inventory, sales, marketing, etc zote.
Nimesikia sana watu wengi wakiongea kuhusu hiyo Odoo.
Nice. Kwanza hii biz ikipata Odoo point of sale, kwisha mambo nywe.
Hebu tusho.
Kwanza nice. Inawaka kwa phone, tablet, lapi. Kui setup ni haraka. Hata nashangaa haiko huku aje.
Una setup aje?
Unatumia link nimekuwekea hapo kwa description. Enda start now for free. Na ukifeel una need help, unaweza tafuta Odoo expert atakusaidia. Na atakuguide step by step for free. So weka details zako then boom. Welcome to Odoo. So unaingia point of sale, alafu unaangalia busy na ingiana na hii hapa. Kuna restaurant hapa, kuna bar, but hii ni retail So we go with the retail. So juu unaweza kuwa na branch mob, acha tuweke hii ni LA branch, Langata branch, ndio? Then unaenda, leo ulifungua business na how much for example, indicate kama 1000 zilikuwa 4, 500 zilikuwa 2, alafu tuseme 100 zilikuwa ka 6 hivi, una indicate. Alafu product ziko hapa ndani zote unaandika, una indicate hapo kwa Odoo POS
Ndio.
So unazirecord zote kwa POS. So hivyo ni kama umeziingiza kwa system Sasa sales ya kila kitu iko tracked. Ukiongeza chochote kwa duka unaiongeza kwa system as well. So a customer chooses whatever they wanted from the list. E.g. alikuwa anataka unga, if anataka 3 ana select to QTY quantity 3 na inakupigia hesabu ya kila kitu hadi change. Halafu anakuja hapa kwa payment, whether akona cash or card, again indicate. Alafu analipa, then boom, receipt ndio hiyo. Na hiyo receipt unaweza toa chap na printer. Alafu importantly, hapo kando kuna QR code fulani, ukiona akidai items invoice ni haraka kazi rahisi. Si unaona venye hiyo kazi ni rahisi. Sasa unaona hizi hesabu za kalamu, achana nazo. Alafu first up on Odoo.
First up in Odoo ni free for life, including hosting and support.
Hiyo tunasikianga ukisema.
Simejionea wenyewe So take that step kuijaribu wenyewe. Click link kwa description and make business easy to run with Odoo.
Hapo sawa.
Well, after a long drive, Well, we were in Sagana. I was like, Sagana? The one Sagana I kept reading in storybooks? Hii naye ni place moja mimi nimetamanigi kuenda. Kushinda kila mtu kwa familia nilikuwa na psych. We eventually entered Jangwani camp in Sagana. This was gonna be our stay place for the next few days. Your environment ilikuwa beautiful, imejaa tu sauti za waterfalls na birds. 2 minutes only in and the nature sounds beautiful. A vacation like this, for me, really a dream come true. The car had completely come to a stop, so we got out. My dad, of course, the organizer, had to come out and organize whatever he was organizing. My dad had gone to have a chat with the receptionist as we waited, doing a bunch of nothing. Well, I don't know why my sister was in a bad mood, but as for me, I was in charge of putting her in a bad mood and keeping her there. Anyway, once everything was squared out, we were shown to the tents where we were supposed to be camping in. We were at the tent area, and this area looked so beautiful with the background sounds of the waterfall. This was actually our first time in a camping vacation. Camping like this was the only reason back in school I always wanted to be a scout. Well, they always told us that camping is fun. Atukienda huko unajibamba vibaya. Well, I couldn't wait to see and experience the adventures. Here I come. Well, this was so fascinating. Wow.
Na Baba Otis, yawa, tutalala kwa gunia kama wenda wasimu.
No, Mama Otis, we do camping here.
Mom, this is camping. It's so exciting. It's so much fun.
Yeah, plus, oh my God, the sound of the waterfalls and whatnot.
Yeah, Mom, it's so therapeutic, Mom.
Therapeutic tango. Swali yangu ni mbona tunalala nje?
Mama Otis, a tent camp plus is not kulala nje. It is actually very cozy inside. Unaweza kuangalia.
Dad, I want the dome tent. It looks like so much fun, this one.
That's because I wanted the most raw experience of camping. So, mi nikachukua dome tent. Wow, this place was literally a heaven, a little heaven, and I wanted to do everything here. It was a family bonding season, and wait, I didn't even know what was wrong with the court though. Even lately, she is always just moody. Anyway, that didn't change any of my plans. I planned to have fun and I was still gonna have it. Let's cheer her up.
Otis, leave me alone. Get out of my sight.
Where court? Sasa kwani mimi nimefanya nini?
Otis, ni wachi.
Nimekuuliza tu swali simple. Mbona hujachangamka? I was not trying to come to fight you. Come on.
Sitaki swali za ujinga sai.
Wewe tuko vacation na umebonda. Sasa umebondea family mzima.
Otis, I'm not in the mood.
Na wewe hizi mood zako. Kwani siku hizi hauko sana kwa moods kila saa? Kwani rada ni gani?
Otis, leave me alone. Niko na cramps na unaendelea kuniudhi.
Okay, it's female stuff. Okay, see you later.
Female stuff? Something caused by nature? That is something I cannot fight. Just walked away. Lakini siku hizi kuna mood swings mingi hata sielewi what is wrong with her. Anyway, her loss. Being gloomy was her choice. I decided to have fun. So Akoth ended up preferring to be by herself and not participating in family activities with us. Wait, so as I was walking in the camp the first day, there comes this girl. Oh my God! She was gorgeous. I ended up drooling. I studied every detail of her. Wow. To me, all I saw was perfection. With her waistline as small as the size of a bottle. She looked so classy and way out of my league. A big problem is, first of all, we are too young to be doing this.
I swear we have come here to camp, but this is my little camp crushy.
Well, I slightly felt bad that she didn't care about me, but how fast she became a Akoth's friend, I didn't understand. Tulifika dakika kidogo, they are chilling everywhere together.
Forget it, Otis. She is way out of your league.
Yani, she has arrived at the camp today and you guys are already friends. How?
What do you mean how? She's my friend, and so what?
Can you imagine I tried to shake her hand, akanipita kama probox ya miraa.
Yeah, because men are creepy and she prefers being friends with a girl, not some man who fake admires her.
Who told you it's fake? I'll marry her one day when I grow up.
Like you wanted to marry Sally Alice, Sonny, Lucy. The list is endless.
Now you see, this one, she's different.
Get right here, man.
Get the heck out of my sight.
Okay.
actually like this girl and my sister was not gonna help in any kind of way. Ni sawa tu, kwani mimi nishindwe kukatiana? I'm still not an expert in that area, but siwezi shindwa. So I was in a situation where I'm plotting, strategizing and thinking about this girl, yet I am on a family vacation. I was studying everything I could about women ndio nimuingize box. The morning of the next day, waking up to amazing waiters having set our table, then our dramatic family of course comes to sit down and eat. Hii ndio sasa the true vibe of a vacation. This is what we wanted, just sitting there, talking and having a happy morning chats as a family. Even having to be forced to make boring jokes just to cheer up a court. Here I am trying to make a court a little lively because she's the only person I can talk to and hang out and do activities with. But she is not in the mood. Tuko vacation na msichana amefura and she's my only age mate. Now who am I gonna talk to? Na vile I worked so hard the whole time to get here. Kautakasirika mimi nitajibamba.
Okay, it is good that we are here this morning. I hope kila mtu ameshiba.
Nimeshiba mimi, hata kuongea tu peke yake inashinda mimi.
Hata mimi nimeshiba.
Daughter, are you okay?
Yes, Dad, I'm okay.
Good. So I lined up activities for today. We are going to have rafting, ziplining and archery.
For real? Oh my God.
Hey, wada. Sijawahi mimi jaribu hizo vitu za wasungu. Leo wacha nijaribu. Nitazipost huko Facebook. Wamama wa chama wataona wivu. Kwanza Mama Cynthia na hizo bajia zake za takataka.
So are we all ready?
Me, I want to participate. I'm cramping.
And we are camping.
What be this? What be this?
Otis, I am not the one.
Pole.
Daughter, you are not doing activities with us.
Dad, niko na cramps. Me, I'll just stay indoors and watch movies.
Sawa kote. Lakini ukiweza kukuja kwa sengine yawa kuja yawa.
Sawa, Mom.
It's day one. Well, of course, after your breakfast, it had to come to the fun part, which is why I was actually in that place. The starting point was rafting. I had to confirm with the court.
Court, tunaenda rafting. Unakuja?
Mimi sijui kuswim.
It doesn't matter. Kuna safety gears huko. Helmet, floaters.
Staki na uniache.
What?
Nataka kuwatch series zangu. Me, I might join you guys later.
Sawa.
I left her alone. After all, you cannot force a cow to drink water. As I was strolling, slowly preparing for the activities, guess who I see coming out of the luxury suits? I was like, damn, she is definitely a rich kid. She was sleeping in her own section at the luxury suits. I was like, who is this girl? Who dem ni mtoto wa nani? Yani ashakuwa mabeshte na kota, hata mimi nataka ubeshte na yeye. What's the worst that can happen? Let me make the first move. I'm the male, right?
Hey, beautiful.
Toka!
Jesus!
No, simamisha tena. You've been messing around with my camping. Yo! I want to be alone. Look at you, broke n***. Na usinifuate tena.
First of all, that didn't happen. But is that the worst that could happen? Nikimapproach, should I approach her? Okay, I could not ask for a simple number. She just passed. She didn't even notice me at all. Well, am I that unnoticeable? And then...
Hey, wewe kijana, njoo hapa. You will be next after your mother.
Oh, okay.
And then so I ran towards the river where my mom and dad were. A big highlight of this place is the river Sagana. Is that my mom? My mom was actually about to go rafting. I could not believe it. Like how? How did she convince herself? Who convinced her? Must be dad. To date, I'm still surprised, but I remembered, she was doing it to prove a point to other Facebook moms that she's living her best life. Ain't we all faking? Good for you, mom. Good for you.
Msiwache nigado maji. Mimi naingia tu kwa hii kitu. Ndio Mama Cynthia asikie wivu huko.
Oh my God.
Nataka nipatie tu wewe wivu tu. Sawa. Wacha nikuwe kareja.
Hey, guide, do not go with her in the rapids. Just give her a light water tour.
Hii vitu yote anafanya ndio watu wasikie wivu.
Miles people go to stay fake.
Bora ni kama mimi siko kwa safa. Siku moja itanimaliza. Yao. Usinipeleke huko.
Why is she throwing tantrum?
Nataka tu ya Facebook. Haya.
Can you imagine how funny this sight was? Mom was literally going out of her way just because she wanted to make other wamama wa chama jealous. It was so funny how she was so worried.
Hai, hapana. Nimekumbuka kitu. Nirudishe huko, nimekumbuka kitu. Mama Otis!
Mama Otis, you have not forgotten anything. Just relax. and enjoy your activity.
God have mercy upon
You
us.
have not forgotten. She has not forgotten anything.
My mom lost her mind. She was throwing tantrums until they finally returned her back to the shore. My mom had done too much. She was too dramatic.
Hey, sitawahi rudia.
It's my turn now.
Well, as for my dad, easy peasy. He even bragged about back in the days.
I've missed the waters. You know, I used to paddle back when I used to go to school and the whole place is flooded. Naenda kununua masiwa na mashua. Back in my days, I could study in water. Then unaingia kwa maji, unatoka na samaki, at the same time you are studying. So you are fetching food and at the same time you are studying. Let's head back. Ah, fantastic.
Well,
Fantastic.
that was good. Then my turn came. Truth be told, I am so comfortable about waters. For me, so long as we don't go to the rapids or the falls, I'm good. For those who love extremities, the floor is yours. But as for me, can never be me. Well, technically, we could have gone as a family in one boat had it not been for mom's beliefs in superstitions.
Uliona vile mimi nilikuwa braveness.
Yet she was scared as hell.
Ona vile Utisa naogopa. Unani Utisa naogopa?
Mom is so scared she didn't want all of us sitting in one boat. Her beliefs in superstitions, she said that watu wa kijiji wakiona tumekaa pamoja kwa boat, she talks like that, watatumaliza generation mpaka wajukuu. From the look on my face, I really enjoyed this rafting experience. I had worked so hard in school for this and I really needed to enjoy it. The second activity of the first day was archery. Of course, this was gonna be so much fun.
I am very good with arrows. They called me Arrow Boy back then. Just watch this, watch this, watch this.
My dad was not calling bluff. He was actually very good with arrows back in the day. Seems like my dad really loved archery because the look on his face, I have never seen dad this happy before. He even cracked a joke that is how accurate his shot on target was with mom back in the day. And then came the turn of Mrs. Know-It-All to try. And did she know it all? Well, shot off target, something I can try beat my mom at. Well, let's see who is better. I aimed and missed, but at least I got some and missed some. Well, at least for archery, that was the first activity Akoth was participating in and she looked happy doing it. But the next activity is where she drew the line. The next activity, ziplining. Not for those who are scared of heights though. For ziplining, it took a toll on all of us, even dad. He acted so brave, but when it came to his turn to zipline, I could read the fear in his eyes. I can tell my dad is secretly afraid of heights. He just never wants to admit it, but he played it off well anyway.
Utisa unaona hiyo?
That's why I knew my mom was already freaking out. Watching my dad go across the zipline without anything happening to him gave me some courage. He always said, as a man, never show your fear, and when he got off the zipline, I could see he was so relieved, trying to play it off.
Son, go up next. Show that you are a man. You see, I had no sign of fear. Then your mother is next. You can go, son.
Yes, Dad.
Utisa enda.
I was so scared, honestly, because below me was going to be water. I was going to be above water. And what if today is the day? But I felt brave.
Na hii kijana yugopi.
Madango alikuwa ameogopa, amejikunja kwa kona juu alikuwa anajua turn yake ni next. Well, even as I was doing things calmly, deep down, I was so scared. In my mind, I was like, anything could go wrong, right? Final destination is possible, right? My experience on this zipline was crazy. You look below you and it's not the ground, it's water. Your time ukiangalia chini, you are meters and meters above the water. Hey! What if you drop down? But when I finally got to the other side, I was so relieved. At the end of it, you admit, the anticipation is a little crazy.
Hey, sasa ni mimi. Aya.
My mom was so scared, people had to persuade her to come.
Nikuje. Hey yawa. Haingekuwa nataka kupost kwa Facebook. Siwezi kufa. Siwezi anguka. Na huku kwa maji.
Don't show fear. Just be composed.
My mom was obviously gonna cause a scene and we had to beg her.
Yawa, nimeogopa.
Pole tu. Pole.
Siwezi umia.
Huwezi umia.
Nini kamba ya kuhang nguo yawa?
Hisi ya kuhang.
Unahang mtu hapa?
Oh my God.
Ai yawa, hapana.
Mom, relax. No, it's okay. She'll be fine.
Nimeogopa, wacha basi nishike hii. Nikuwa nimeshika mbili.
Hii haiendi.
Haiendi. Sasa uache tuende nayo. Nikuwa nimeshikilia vitu mbili.
Shikilia hapa. Hizo ni mbili sasa.
Na hii ni kamba ile ya kuruka yawa. Ati uoye.
Iko na nguvu, iko sawa. Niamini tu.
Otis, angalia kwa bag yangu hapo niletee nini? Niletee nini?
Suddenly the zipline guy let go of her.
Mama, nakuja na speed. Mama kuanguka.
Jesus is Lord.
Ina najua ilikasirisha madhe.
Wacha nishuke.
Simama. Sawa.
Ina mchezo gani mbaya hivi? Niliwaambia mniwachilie nisiende Sayuni. Unataka niende Sayuni. Nimekasirika vibaya sana.
So sorry about that. She panicked.
Karibu niwe.
Shan.
Well, all that drama aside, as for me, I was having the time of my life. My mom was so pissed, she slapped the guides for letting her go through all that. Yet it was her choice. Oh, my mom. I think dad followed her to go and calm her down and talk to her or something. I don't know. As for me, night came and I still had a mission.
Yo, Akoth.
Nini?
I saw you talking to that pretty girl.
Who? Maria Clara. She's way out of your league. Mtoto wa minister.
At minister? Minister of enjoyment. Intercontinental.
Forget it, bro. Huyo wea uwezi.
Ati you ni mtoto wa minister? Even me, I can minister. But for the Lord.
You are a failure.
Yes, inishtue mimi.
Nimwite sahi.
Hapana.
So I was clearly still very scared, but I had conquered all my fears during the day. How about conquer this one tonight? I had to plot how I was going to conquer getting my crush that night. That night I say to myself, there's nothing I can't do. It is now or never. But deep down I was still scared. I gave excuses.
Utaki nimwite tena?
Well, you know, as they say, lions hunt their own meat.
Uko sure, Otis? I have a foundation with her. I can set the pace for you, Otis.
No, it's okay.
Ai, mi bado nilikuwa na uoga fulani hivi. Na ilikuwa uoga nini exactly? Fear of the unknown. Well, being honest, I can't take the pain of rejection. But on the brighter side, my sister had a foundation ready. Because my sister being idle, as we were doing those other activities during the day, they were becoming friends. Well, I don't know, maybe that was gonna give me an advantage. She was bragging to me, trying to convince me how she can help me get her easily. Well, I didn't want an easy catch, I needed to do it myself. Mimi nilitaka Kota sinisaidie, hii shughuli haidai mbogi. Aibu itatokea kwa hii kitu yote, kama itatokea na ikula peke yangu, si mimi na mtu mwingine. Ikiuma nje Kota anaweza nicheka. That is why that night I ensured Kota is in her tent watching her series as expected. Then I had to make sure I know where mom and dad are so that I'm not caught off guard. Mom and dad sat somewhere having drinks and talks as grown-ups. So I presumed that was my perfect chance. I knew she was alone in her luxury apartment, so I crept in the darkness to go and try my magic. I was psyched up. Hii shughuli haidai mbogi. I wanted that if I fail alone and take that secret to the grave. After the stealthy creeps in the darkness, I arrived at her door. I hesitated. Then I knocked and waited. She slowly opened the door and I froze. Honestly, we stood there looking at each other so awkwardly. Then I get a text.
Jesus!
What? I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Relax. I know everything. You look good though.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Okonko umeanza kunich.
Huh? Excuse me?
Aha, I forgot. Hizo msikizangi huko Karen.
The girl is bold and confrontational, but I'm an avoidant. Act stupid and cartoonish, but say mature things and the girl is yours always. That is one crazy thing my uncle taught me, and true to it, before I knew it, the girl was laughing and was all over me. What a crazy Cartoon Network way to ask a girl out, and guess what? It worked! It actually worked that all I had to do was act a fool like a Kalulu, and all she had to do was laugh, and we clicked. Akot is asleep, my parents are on the other side of the compound, so guess, wait.
Jesus is Lord.
Oh my God, such a sweet moment about to get ruined.
Wait, can you hear that sound?
What?
That sound.
Everyone is asleep. My mom, dad, sister.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Hello, Mom.
Mvulana na msichana kwa giza.
Mom,
Huyu ni mtoto wa minister.
Well, we had been caught and had to say that just to see if my mother will change her mind. I had to pull this card because you just know African moms be getting happy if you are associated with the rich.
Mr. Jana.
Yes.
Otis.
Yes.
Munafanya nini nyinyi wawili peke yenu kwa gesi?
Na story tu.
Nyamaza Mr. Jana, I'm going.
Mom, wacha kumuongelesha hivyo, hajafanya chochote. Take me instead.
Relax. You're not my mom. You cannot tell me to shut up.
I don't think she should have said this. This was the worst choice of sentences. Run.
Jesus is Lord.
Mom, stop this immediately.
Crazy mom of me.
Unataka kupeana mimba kwa nyumba ya nani? Juu sio kwangu. Mstiu. Msichana una...
Sizing and stealing, my mom hates it. She lost it. My mom started beating us like wrestlers. She punched us and slapped us with flying kicks. I had to run away since I might die. My mom stayed back beating my crush until she eventually ran away too. I think my crush didn't know how crazy my mother is.
Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Lakini bila mimba.
Also, I think she caught us because she's observant and she knew exactly what I was up to. Right? So she was following me everywhere. My mom was actually watching me struggle to get this girl's number.
Hey!
Oh my God, so every process of rejection, my mother was right there watching it.
Failure! Failure!
So she was pretending to make stories with dad, but she knew exactly what I was up to. Now madangu, kwani atakangi nikuwe na demu? Kwani sitawahi oa siku moja?
Mama Otis, you really beat them up.
Hey, mbona walikuwa wanafanya vitu kwa gesi?
That girl, you do not know her, but you just beat her.
Asiyefunzwa na mamaye. Mama Otis atafunza yeye.
No, we will have to apologize immediately when we see her. That is not how advising these adolescents works. The more you just beat without dialogue, it turns into a fight of resentment and rebellion.
Hiyo mimi sitaki kujua hiyo Baba Otis. Walikuwa wanajua kitu wanafanya na mimi najua kitu nilifanya.
The girl's name is Maria Clara. Can you imagine me and her were looking like this on a vacation because we tried to fight for our little love? We were literally fighting for it. That love was promising. Instead of heartbreaks, we broke bonds. We didn't break up with her. We were broken up by mom. Mama alitupiga vibaya hadi tulichukiana the next day vibaya sana. Na hivi ndio ni kama madam tumalizia vacation.
I would like to apologize, young girl, for what my wife here did.
Sitaki hizo mapenzi, mimi siko sorry.
Mama Otis, can you be quiet? Young girl, again, I apologize heavily, young girl.
I will tell on you to my dad.
Well, we hugely apologize.
Aende baba yake. Kwani nani hana baba? Nani hana baba?
My dad actually apologized. My mom was so rude. Maria Clara was so angry that she checked out of her room. Well, it was only day 2 and we had to check out from Jangwani as well because I was already walking in crutches. Well, I thought Maria Clara was not bluffing because what if we get arrested? We had 2 more days to stay there, but we had to leave.
Now, Otis, where mom mnaulizana nini? You always find a way of ruining everything.
Siulize mama yako. Ameharibu vacation day 2 hata tujamaliza na vile nilistrugulia.
Then we were all driving back home so angry. We were actually running away, escaping because what if Maria Clara's father, the politician, tried to come for us? Everyone was so angry at mom. Nobody was talking to each other. I was there in the backseat looking stupid. I made us go for a whole vacation. But let's give it up for Mom of the Year.